my game just got a huge upgrade. I'm talking enemies, combat, optimization, maps, and more. Buckle up and get ready for Devlog 5 of my Indie FPS Adventure Game. Oh boy. So first of all, I noticed I only had 2 enemies. Boring. When I was going through my stuff, I found a drawing of a smiley face with arms and leg I did back in school. Yeah. I modeled, animated it, and put it straight into the game, having 2 attack animations just like the other guys, one with a backflip and a jump one. But now this wouldn't be me if it didn't work the first 15 tries. I wanted to do a similar ragdoll death like the yellow monster, but that didn't really work with this type of body that well. It kinda goes flying. After I got it working, I was finally happy because I managed to destroy yet another nice thing, smiley faces. Now in an attempt to save it, I tried to add a crown to the little dude, and I don't think I saved anything, but it looks interesting, so I'll keep it in. On another note, I changed the speeds to be more balanced for every monster, the eye being the fastest as he's flying, the smiley is supposed to be fast and annoying, and the yellow man is slow and heavy. Also, there was a problem with the navigation system where they would get stuck in each other. Thankfully, I quickly realized it's not the engine's fault, but mine. Who could have seen that coming? After 100 variables changed and forums read, I clicked on a mesh which showed me what I was doing wrong. I set up the nav mesh incorrectly for dynamic updating and also needed something to mark an obstacle on it, which was f***ing everything up when they got close to each other. But now it works. They circle me and destroy me from every angle. Just living the dream. Next up, we only had 1 map in the last devlog, which is very definitely not good for a game. So I put my brain to work, which yes, I can do sometimes, and I came up with 3 questionable but fun maps. I don't know if I should use all of them in the game, but they're here. The first one has a unique layout with some hills and a path that leads to a boss platform. The second one is a big mountain and a wood shack, which is pretty cool, but even though it's pointless for now. And the last one is a big valley, which even has a bridge, which is a little too big, but I don't think anybody will notice. So the maps were ready and I got to testing the new smiley face enemy all around the world when I checked my frame rate and it was 30. Now this game is not big by any means, so 30 is absolutely horrible. So I searched through all the code and optimized every single possible thing. If I had about 100 instructions per frame per actor, yes, frame not second, I now have about 10, 20 or 30 every now and then. I also did some fancy light work and reduced the complexity of the lights because they were affecting performance heavily, and I also realized I really didn't need them. The game runs a smooth 50 in the editor now, which is fine for Unreal Engine since it's a 60 in the actual game. Now when I was testing, I noticed 3 annoying things. 1, the fall damage was bad. 2, the bananas are boring to throw. And 3, I need to make it more fun. So I came up with 3 epic solutions. For 1, I just took out the fall damage. Easy. 2, I added a camera shake when the banana lands. The smaller the distance to the explosion, the higher the intensity of the shake. This way it's very nice to use both your attack abilities at once, and it looks entertaining while in combat. And for 3, I added more effects such as a red screen flash when you alert enemies, more particles everywhere, and the yellow fog to make everything a bit warmer. Let me know how we feeling. Now I wanted to make a main menu. Not having one was frustrating because when I was trying to test everything, I didn't have a start. So I made a cool and classic menu the way I make them, with a load, settings and quit button, and of course the start one. The name is just a placeholder for now, it can change in the future. About that load button, I am very close to adding the saving and loading system to my game. My life. I remember I had 10 solid attempts without tutorials, but I didn't manage to get it working even on just a simple location of the player. So now here are a couple of problems for future Vlad. The story of the game, I need to do some collectibles or something. The saving system, traveling between levels, lasers with longer range, new enemies, finalize the objectives and progression of the game, cinematics, and the banana counter. I just realized I still have a long way to go, so I'll get to work. Sorry I've been away, I've been on vacation, and before that I had exams if it wasn't already obvious enough. If you want to see more of me developing this game, make sure to subscribe, like, and check it out on itch. See you guys probably next week. Stay awesome. Vlad out.